confusing. You find it so. So what is it? And clearly, all these people are engaged in some way in some sense of public service. That's the kind of underpinning practice that they're engaged in. Some of them see it as coming out of religious theology, blah, 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 in some sense, although not. So it's also closely related with most of them to some sense of the dignity not simply of work but of labour. That's and I think that isn't. Or no, I mean the other names I've stuck down here are Marx, who's been mentioned, but Morris and people like that. So if you could take it back in the 19th century, you get the same kind of thing.
Exactly. And I think what I was doing was I think that's very useful, John, and certainly, some of those are sources familiar to me, like Tawney and Williams. But it's. I think what I was trying to do was say, how do we open out this debate? Let me take a line that makes sense to me, that makes my positionality in this clear, but there are other brands available.
Sorry, and then
I'm going to be quite personal here, but it makes me, I feel very uncomfortable about religion being connected to kind of policy and public issues, and partly this is because Catholicism is also my tradition, but a rejected tradition. So I kind of feel probably I'm more militant atheist than anything, but not in the sense that I don't think that people should be absolutely free to kind of practice religion in their own places. And partly, my question then is, since we can find, if you like, some universal foundation values in, old-fashioned humanism or the ethic of public service, or indeed in capabilities where dignity for Nussbaum is foundational, the dignity as a human being, and Sen certainly has this notion of access to capabilities means obligation to others. Why would we draw on religion to upset people like me?
Because people like you are upsetting people like me by saying we can't say it.
But in a public arena, I mean, to come to an agreement.
Philippe wants to come in on that.
You want to? Did you want? Are you on different?
Should we do that one and then come?
No, go on. If you want,
Okay. I wasn't planning to answer you, but I had this thing a long time ago, and I think it kind of counts as a response. It's just from my personal experience. Take it or leave it. But I'm thinking, you can look at these things, whether it's